Now, I don't know about you, but I've always, and I mean always, wanted to wield a jet-powered flaming sickle on a razor-sharp chain that has an explosive effect on its charged attack. Whew, all while I screamed, watch me whip it, watch me knit. Nah, I'm only joking, I'm talking shit, I can't sing. Sounds a bit like a bag of rabid cats. So this is the Jat Kusar, a Kusarigama styled grenade weapon that, like I said, is jet powered, which follows the same theme as the Jat Katag. Now, it was designed by the same guy behind the Silva and Aegis, as well as other designs in Warframe, things like the Juggernaut and that. Silverbones, a cider drinking, hand grabbing, really cool guy that I had the honour of meeting at last year's TennoCon, although he did call me a bitch at this year's for not going, but I won't hold it against him because he was being heavily influenced by a drunken Frozen Balls. Now, the Jat Kusar is basically a flaming kama on a chain that you can swing around and whip into a frenzy against enemies. It follows the same kind of theme or idea as the Mayos. Now, it's got a good range, it's a crit based weapon that has the highest crit chance of all of our melee weapons in game at 35%, the same as the Frago Prime, and it has a 2.5 times multiplier, so it's going to hit hard, and with a blood rush built into it, you will start hitting orange and red crits easily enough. Now, the one thing about this weapon that has me scratching my head in terms of, I guess, space logic is the fact that it's a heat-based weapon with no impact, puncture or slash, but it's not a status weapon. So it's a heat-based weapon with next to no status. In fact, it's only got a 5% status chance. But hey, like I said, this is space logic. Kubros lay eggs and we have a pirate ninja, and Clem has the best space fort in the galaxy, to put it bluntly. No joke, it's absolutely a blazing structure. Okay, I'm done. Haha! So show me your sad face in the comment section below, because there is no condition overload build for this weapon, because that is the new meta in Warframe, status and condition overload. But look, nothing has changed to the damage model in Warframe over the last few months, and crit was the meta before condition overload showed up, and a few months ago crit builds were incredibly effective. So this will still be very, very effective. The only thing that's changed in the last few months in Warframe is the fact that we got condition overload. So crit builds are of course still viable, just maybe not as good as a condition overload status build. Now, the Jat Kusar is a mastery rank 10 weapon that can be found in the Chem Lab or Grenier Lab of your clan dojo after you've researched it. So it's a heat based weapon with a high crit chance, high crit damage, slow attack speed that has no status chance, so it's got positives and negatives. It is heat based, so you could take advantage of this by running with maybe an accelerant ember to try and boost its damage a little if you want it, entirely up to you. And when modding the Jat Kusar, it's going to be the usual blood rush body count setup mixed with your elements of choice and Berserker or Fury, and either a crit chance mod or a reach mod depending on which one you want for that final spot. Me personally, I went and might put 2 form on it, but this build is only a 1 former build because I was testing out a different setup. Now, it's a really, really good weapon that visually looks okay, but I'm personally not a huge fan of grenade weapons and how they look, but that's just me. Maybe you love grenade weapons and or visuals, then this will be the perfect weapon for you. Now, let me know what you guys think of the Jat Kusar if and when you finally get your hands on it, or if it's a weapon that you intend to just use for mastery fodder. Now, do me a favour and hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, or don't if you didn't. Subscribe for more Warframe, and as always, thanks very much for watching.